Good morning, one and all. I am making this video for people who follow Microdacism only, and I'm doing that only because the question is relevant to people who follow Microdacism. So, how do you handle people who say horrible things about you? We answered that one before. Remember that what the horrible things they're saying about you are based on their perception of you, and you should just ignore it. If they're saying something about you that is relevant, then you should make the correction. That's it. Okay, like this one. This is the one. Microdacism has no dogma or doctrine, and yet you suggest strongly that each individual start their own school of thought. Where do you get the inspiration to do so? It's a very good question. Okay. Microdacism is about you, the individual. So, there are certain things that I have suggested. Number one is to think for yourself. And you start with simple things. You have a plate of carrots in front of you. Do you really like carrots, and why? You have a plate of beets in front of you. Do you like beets, and why? And so it goes. Start with the simple things. Everybody tells you that you should dislike Trump. Take a good hard look at that question. Do you dislike Trump? And if you do, why? Are there valid reasons why you should or should not? You see what I mean? That's number one, is to think for yourself. Number two, whatever school of thought you create, it should be based upon your experience, your knowledge, okay? You are an individual, a very unique and special individual. You're not one of a million, you are one, okay? You are one. So your school of thought should be based upon your experience and your knowledge. Number three, your school of thought should also be based upon your intuition, okay? I tell you, you're in your car and you're driving, and all of a sudden you have that feeling, slow down. You do, and here comes a ball running across the street. All right? What told you to slow down? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Develop your cognitive senses. Please do. And the fourth, and perhaps one of the most important, is to glean your wisdom from the ancient prophets, the ancient gurus, the ancient thinkers. Okay? When you read Confucius, for example, what about Confucius that applies to you? When you read Aristotle, when you read about the meditations of Marcus Aurelius, when you read the Gospels about Jesus that was not included in the Bible, there has to be a reason why they weren't. You know, the Gospel of Judas, the Talmud of Emmanuel, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel, and so on. All those hidden Gospels, why were they hidden from you? Okay, so you glean the wisdom from the wise men of old. Aristotle, Confucius, Buddha. By the way, speaking about the Buddha, you cannot go wrong by following the tenets of Buddhism, but know why you're doing so. So, starting your own school of thought, I called mine Microdacism. Micro, small, my initials at the end, DAC, and ism, Microdacism. And what I share with you is that you should think for yourself, base your own school of thought, or religion if you will, on your experience and your knowledge. Investigate and really embrace your own intuition and glean your wisdom from the ancient ones. Okay? The ancient ones. And then you'll get a picture. If it'll help, get a sheet of paper and write on one side what you believe, and the other side the facts. And make that list. And if the end result paints a picture, then embrace it. Remember, there is only one of you. That's it. And you are required, in my opinion, to form your own ministry. Some ladies, a woman that I know, she now calls her school of thought Sharonism. Is she trying to convert others? No. She's simply trying to tell people that they are special, they're wonderful, and that they are responsible for their own actions. They're responsible for their own actions. And their purpose in life is to be happy. Their purpose in life is to be happy. And you become that person 100% when you, as the individual, do everything you can to be the best human being that you can be. Thank you so very much for the question. Take care and go out and have a wonderful, beautiful day that'll add to your happiness. Take care.